Hey guys, welcome back to Earl's Kitchen. Today we are going to cook one of the most expensive steaks that there is, and that's the porterhouse steak with the beautiful filet and the New York strip. If you want to order steaks like this, click the link down below. I only get Savory Butcher steaks, but this has got Asian flair, and we're going to do it right here, right now in my kitchen in an air fryer. Let's watch. All right, you're gonna start with a tablespoon and a teaspoon. We're gonna make this Asian infused sauce. We're gonna start with the wettest of the components right off the bat, which is a bouquet, kitchen bouquet. You might use it for browning, gravies, and stuff like that, but it's awesome when you put it on meat, especially when you mix it with other stuff. But be careful when pouring it because it can spill. So we're just gonna use a teaspoon of this kitchen browning sauce, and if you look at it, it's just super black, right? This is what you make your brown gravies and stuff like that. But man, oh man, does it enhance the flavor of steak when you use it that way. Then we're gonna add some sriracha, just for that little bit of bite. And the last part of this on the teaspoons is the oyster sauce. So this is gonna give us kind of some of our Asian inspired flavor. So we're gonna put that in there. That's a little more than a teaspoon, but that's okay because I definitely like it. And then for the tablespoon, we're gonna use soy sauce. Now the soy sauce, the oyster sauce, and the chili sauce, they all have sugars in it, which is great because I'm gonna try to get some caramelization out of this steak by utilizing the sugars in the sauce. A lot of times when you see me make steak, I'm actually rubbing it down with a garlic oil or an avocado oil or one of the flavored oils before I put seasoning on it. This one's gonna be different because we're gonna add this Asian infusion of flavor right here, and we're just gonna brush it all the way over the steak. And with that kitchen browning sauce, you're gonna see that it brings out some amazing, amazing color on this. And then we'll finish it off with the seasoning. But we're just gonna start by taking this porterhouse and just getting it brushed on here. We're gonna make sure we get all the surfaces, even especially the bone. We wanna get this all soaked in. Man, that smell coming off there is phenomenal. We're gonna go ahead and get up here. And you don't want to forget your fat cap. We want to get the flavors on that. All the way on the back side of this bone here. We're just going to cover the whole thing, you guys. Make sure we've got it coated. Get it right here, all the way around to the edge. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this is going to be good. And then we're going to go ahead and finish out on the other side. Now this steak's gonna get turned over again because we're gonna follow this up with some seasoning. And today I'm just gonna use a regular Canadian seasoning mix. It has the coarse garlic, coarse black pepper, and coarse sea salt. So we're gonna get this over here on here. And that's gonna stick pretty well because I just put this wonderful, wonderful marinade over it. We're gonna get some right there. And then the remainder, I'm just gonna put in my hand like this, and I'm gonna run my hand right across the bone, the back side of the bone here, and also along the fat cap. Just like that. Perfect amount. This was about a tablespoon of the seasoning, maybe a tablespoon plus. Okay, so now we've got our steak marinated. We've got exactly what we want on it, and we're gonna set up our air fryer here. We're gonna go air fry. We're gonna go 400 degrees, and we're just gonna set it for 8 minutes. At about 4 minutes, we're gonna turn this critter over, and you are gonna see this is gonna be amazing. I can already tell the smell's awesome. So we'll set this little critter right on in here, right down in the center. And this is a porterhouse. You know, most people are afraid to do cuts of meat like this because they're so expensive, but not me, because I already know it's gonna turn out amazing. So I'll see you here in about 4 minutes when we flip it over, and you'll get a little peek at it before we do that, and pretty soon we'll be eating porterhouse steak. All right, we're at 5 seconds here, and we're gonna flip this lid up and take a look. I can already smell it. Wow, that smells good. You can see the juices just starting to come up. And like most steaks, I'll touch it just to kind of see where it's going. And I'm looking for a rare to medium rare on this, but we're gonna go ahead and flip this critter right over like that. Look at the colors that are coming through from that browning sauce. And then we'll close this lid back down. In another 4 minutes or so, this critter should be just about perfect, but we don't get to eat it right away like we do with all beef. We're gonna let it sit here, let it rest before we cut it up, but bam, this is gonna be delicious. I am loving that smell. Countdown's on, boom. We are there. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that, look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, the smells coming off that are amazing. If I just touch it, oh yeah. No, I think we've got a perfect medium right now. These air fryers just blow my mind that you can cook a steak so well, so quickly, like this, and a porterhouse no less, where you've got the filet, you've got the strip, you know, a nice well-marbled steak like that. So now I've got to sit and wait. I'm gonna let this rest for about 5 minutes, then we're gonna come back, we're gonna cut this, and guess what? We're gonna eat it. I'm excited. I'll see you here in a minute. Oh man, I am so excited. This has been resting for 5 minutes and it's time. Do I cut the tenderloin? Do I cut the strip? I'm gonna cut it all, y'all. Let's get into this tenderloin. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. You know, a steak so tender, you can literally cut it with your fork. We're gonna try the tenderloin first. Wow. So that Asian marinade's really coming through. That is unique, that is delicious. This is what you might find in some of those Japanese fusion type houses. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's the tenderloin. Let's get into the strip. So I got the bone right here. Oh, that's gonna be good too. Let's get right over in here. So it's a medium. I might have let it rest just a little bit longer than I need to. No, we're getting that pink in there. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. So, strip traditionally is tough for people to cook. It's hard for them to get it juicy like this, but this air fryer did awesome. 8 minutes in an air fryer and you're eating a steak like this. Huh. You gotta be kidding me. That's so good. Check this out. I already know. I'm gonna cut it with a fork. You gotta be kidding me. Look at that. Oh, man. Okay. So you can sit here all day watching me eat, or you can click the link down below and get your own steaks. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next year on Earl's Kitchen. It's eating time. Bye. We're gonna go 4 minutes, we're gonna turn it over. A lot of times when you see me do steaks, I'm oiling it down with garlic oil and things like that. I'm not gonna do that today. We're just gonna go with the Asian infused marinade and we're gonna brush it over the steak. So we finish this off with a little bit of kitchen bouquet. So where this has oyster, this has soy, this has the sugar and chilies. Kitchen bouquet is a browning sauce. You might make a lot of gravies and stuff with that, but it actually is more vegetable based than anything. And we're just gonna go for 1 teaspoon of this. Oops, and we're gonna spill it all over the counter, but that's all right. You wanna do a cut there? Gee, that's what was I doing with that? Okay, ready? We filming? Okay. All right,